and the St. Louis Cardinals. Carlos Martinez is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Carlos Martinez, one of the biggest arms in the game of baseball. Electric fastball, 95 to 99 miles an hour with movement up, down, in, and out of the zone. Powerhouse slider, and I mean as good as any slider in baseball. His changeup has gotten better. If Carlos Martinez brings his A game, he has the chance to throw a no-hitter every time he takes the mound.
First pitch, 115.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Hit in the air to center field. Bader is there, and he has it for the first out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Hero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in, he'll breeze through 7 strong.
Well, it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Dan, Dero, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue that offensive surge in this one.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Is swung and missed, strike 3.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
So here's Trey Mancini. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Right there. It's quickly 0-2 now. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what...
Johnny!
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Cole Stewart will be the starter for the O's in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Ready now, Dylan Carlson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now a pitch on the way. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day, and they regroup and grind and try and do the little things to try and win this ball game.
Weekly hit towards first, and they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The second baseman,
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
It's not his first at-bat.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Wong is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. 1-1 the count. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Wong will take the turn and head for second now. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. From the stretch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Ready with the 1-1. Hit hard down the line. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here's the 2-2.
3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The payoff pitch. Too high, ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Let's go, Yachty.
Now at the plate, Yachty or Molina. It's a good first inning RBI spot for him. Runners at the corners and 2 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hayes on the run for it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Cards strand a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And here's Renato Nunez. He'll match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Fouled away. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Got him!
And a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
At the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. (2-0) to the Baltimore left fielder.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Throw gets him. 2 down. In now for the O's, Austin Hayes. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Got him!
He's a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, set to get his day started, Tyler O'Neill. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
Too low, 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Let's go, Edmund.
Line towards center field.
Yes.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Harrison Bader comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pitch outside the throw.
Safe.
And it's not in time as he's
Good steal, Edmund.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Lifted down the line in left.
Yeah,
And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Edmund leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hit on the ground out to short. Iglesias is up with it, and there are 2 away now. So here now's the pitcher,
Let's go,
Carlos
Carlos.
Martinez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat, and he fouls this one off. Bottom of the second here with no score. And it's 1-1.
That was
You
close.
know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Fouled off.
I messed that up.
The 1-2 pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Austin Wynns. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
0-1 the count. Now here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a cutter 2-seamer combo.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. One and one the count to Chris Davis. 3rd inning, no score to this point. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
All even now, 2-2.
High fastball.
Here's the pitch.
Can't hit it, can't lay off it.
And
Can't hit it, can't lay off it. Sit the fuck down.
Already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Standing in now, Cole Stewart. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Swing and a miss.
It's 0-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Taken in by Goldschmidt. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Dylan Carlson. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1.
Up
Hit
the
out
middle,
towards
base
second.
hit.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Shout out to beautiful Busch Stadium.
Here's Colton Wong now. He
Fuck,
swings
that's a
and
double
grounds
play.
it to short. The second for 1. Relay to Davis, and indeed it's a double play. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals first baseman.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Swing and a line drive right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Popped him up.
Yachty, go get the damn ball. Come on, game.
We'll get this one.
Dumbass fucking PlayStation. Shit won't happen next year when this shit is on Xbox.
Ball 2. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Again, another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
Oh my God. Strike out already.
And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Bader is right there, one down. Ready now for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Swing and a
Setting him up
miss.
inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. And the pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired.
There we go.
1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. So Paul DeYoung digs in next.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Scooped up. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Just hung in there on that one.
Ball.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher.
Ball.
But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth. Now at the plate, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds.
Base
Line
hit.
towards center field.
Drop.
Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. The next to bat for St. Louis, Tommy Edman, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the stretch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Left field, right where it was.
And no swing.
Wow, that was a bad call.
The 1-1 home.
Up the middle, base hit.
And that's through for a hit. Now a long throw to third.
Fuck.
And the tag, he will be out at third base, and on a great throw from center. And the welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. O'Neill is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Slow little grounder left side. High hop, and he barehands it. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Now batting.
Well, I think this will be ruled an error, so the no-hit bid is still alive. If it's not, there might be a riot in that dugout, and rightfully so.
He's set. Here it comes. Austin Hayes will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And that's in there for strike 2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside.
Got him!
Attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call is right.
Foul.
Wins. 28 years old. He was taken in the 10th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
A runner on first with 2 away. Popped him up.
Yachty!
Molina has a play, but it's the first.
Good shit, Goldie, because goddamn, this game is trying to fuck me over and over. Goddamn!
They can't play the field. More of the show. Saturday baseball.
Excellent play, Goldie.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Great hit, Bader.
This is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man in his scoring position on the leadoff double.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
To the plate now, Carlos Martinez. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Runner breaks for third. Pitch inside.
Fuck.
The throw.
Safe. Good shit, Bader.
He's in there.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. High in the air out to center field.
That's good enough.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first.
That's what speed does.
This has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so any way you can score a run, in a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Here now the 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Hayes on the run for it. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Now that
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
A man at second with 1 down, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Paul Goldschmidt. A strikeout and a line out for him so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Line towards center field. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. Cards forced to settle for 1. 5 innings complete. St. Louis is out in front. 1. All set for the start of the inning. So stepping in, Chris Davis looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Now the 2-0 home. Fouled away. Now the 2-1 is laid off up for ball number 3.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Swing and a
for
miss.
so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Anthony Santander will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And that misses for
Come
ball
on,
one.
game.
He's ready for his
Come on
first
now.
at-bat of this early season contest. And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
The bat, number 11.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Iglesias. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Right.
Strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And this is pop.
Come on, game.
Perhaps playable behind first, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And
Donnie!
struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Wade LeBlanc enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 23.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set and the pitch. Tried to check it and it's 0-1.
One strike.
DeYoung in an 0-2
Oh my
hole
God,
here.
he throws so ridiculously slow.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Yadi Molina digging in now.
I mean, Yachty, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's involved in two.
And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
Stepping in now, Tyler O'Neill. Line toward the
Ooh,
gap.
Tyler
in
hit the
center.
fuck out of that ball.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
In now, Tommy Edman. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
High in the air into shallow left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And both runners have to hold where they are, so call it a missed opportunity with 2 gone now. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Ball.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Second and third, 2 away. A ball and a strike.
One ball, one strike.
Ball.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Strike, the count.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hayes on the run for
That's gone! Harrison Bader!
Gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. First home run of the campaign for him. And with it, the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0.
See, I just don't understand that. He had an open base and could have pitched around him, but they challenged him and lost big time. That is one costly decision.
Michael Luker, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Number 62, Michael Luker.
Matt Carpenter will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Matt Carpenter.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and another one.
Oh, Carpenter. That one's gone.
Run for it, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Career homer number 149. As the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0.
Man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see.
Dan McLaughlin once said, 2 pitches, 2 bombs.
Into the box now, Dylan Carlson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 2-0. Oh, here's a shot.
That one's gone. Oh.
First and hustling for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third base with a triple. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
And
Good
that's
shit,
his first
Carlson.
triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get the 3rd, and he made it happen.
Colton Wong will stand in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Curveball knocked down at home plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. Another good inning for the Cardinals as the usual sea of red love what they're seeing. More from the show, Saturday Baseball, following this message and a word from our local stations. Genesis Cabrera will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Genesis Cabrera.
New inning set to get underway. Stepping up now, Ramon Urias.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is in off the plate. Popped up. Edman is under it. Makes the play, one away. One gone now in the Baltimore seventh, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Carlson in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. A ball and no strikes.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
A ball and a strike now. Fastball called strike. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. Popped up. Goldschmidt in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul Goldschmidt. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And it's fouled away. Grounded to third. Reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Paul DeYoung. Couple of walks for him thus far. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Grounded, foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Drilled down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Ball.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great
there we go
right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
This will kick up against the wall now. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And no one can get there as it falls. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Richard Blyer will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Your attention, please.
So now to the plate, Tyler O'Neill.
Ah, it was right down Broadway.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he will make the catch back there as they're a step closer to getting out of this with 2 away now. Digging in, Tommy Edman, and their runners at the corners now. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Perfect.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Cards forced to settle for 1. 8th inning coming up. The Cardinals. So striding in, Dwight Smith Jr. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Got him!
Ball, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide.
Good shit, Edman.
It's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Austin Wins. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Now here it comes.
Got him!
Ball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit.
One more inning.
Lane Thomas is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Iglesias now at short. Fielded cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Dylan Carlson, 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. 1-0 the count. Pitch on the way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Damn, you throw
Bases
slow.
are empty, one man out. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Iglesias is there. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colton Wong. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit in the air down the right field line. Mancini makes the catch for out number 3. Jordan Hicks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. All set to start the ninth in this one. Chris Davis at the plate now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And he falls behind 0-2.
Got him!
Took him out the third time he's fanned.
Never forget that this man had one good year. One good year. Made bank off Baltimore and didn't do shit afterwards.
Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Hanser Alberto will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a line drive.
Oh,
and the no-hitter is erased here in the ninth. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-hitter. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut scares you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
A pause, and the 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down.
Got him.
So he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Now to the plate, Ramon Urias. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ground ball sent back up the middle.
Game.
Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys
One
to good
fucking
baseball is to win.
I almost had a no-hitter.
Big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
6-0, the final shutout score today. St. Louis used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Carlos Martinez earns his first win of the season, turning in 6 no-hit innings. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.